15900.
Oh, you could say it.
15900 West 10 Mile Road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Are y'all ready? All right, you starting off. You. Episode 7, man. I can't believe we at episode 7.
Yes.
Damn, it feel like we just did episode 1
Man,
at Chili Spot.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Where we at today, though? Because it's nice in here, man. It's
very welcoming.
We at the Beauty
Very
Retreat
welcoming.
Spa. My sister's spot. Tanya's spot is massage parlor.
What's the name of it?
Beauty Retreat Studios.
I'm at the I don't know, because I just shot 2 videos here. I ain't even going to hold you up. She do
Really?
her thing.
Yeah, you should come
It's
get a
nice to
massage.
hear.
And she be, like when the women had their surgery,
Yeah.
BBL surgery, all kind of surgeries. You know, they come here to get their massage
She
from
do
her.
the massage and like
The
do that. What is
lymphatic
it called when you
massage.
do the drain?
Lymphatic.
Yep, she do that.
Okay.
And she got the fajas for the women.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay.
After they done, you
Yeah,
get the fajas. So 15900 West 10 Mile Road. You know, she do a wonderful couples massage, singles massage.
I'm proud of her.
Definitely.
She doing her big one, man.
Yeah, you know.
I'm glad she let us use the spot, because, you know.
Anytime, for real.
Yeah.
Just gotta let her know.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, sis.
It's really
Make
beautiful
sure y'all
in here.
check it out too, man.
It
If
really
y'all want to
is.
bring y'all mate up here to get a massage,
Date
shit,
night?
get y'all right together. Very relaxing.
Yeah. I'm going to give me a massage. I'm not going to let Tanya do it, though. Somebody
Yeah.
else got to do it.
She got a partner.
Yeah. All right. Well, we on, man. What's the topics for today? What's crazy? We gotta talk about the boy, the boy that was hostage with his mama. We could kick it off with that.
He stated, all day, every day, my entire life. He recalled drinking water from the toilet because he claimed he was only getting about 2 cups of water per day. The man said he'd been pulled out of school at the age of 11 after the Department of Children and Families was called to their home. Court documents stating that he would steal others' food at school.
Okay.
So what happened, like, with like, you know a little more. I know about it, but kind of kick us.
So I don't know. Like when I was reading about it, now I just was reading about it last night. So it's so crazy because it seems like it's kind of old, but now it's just now coming out. But basically, he's like a 30-something, maybe 31, 32-year-old man who's been held captive in his own father's house
How?
with his stepmother.
How?
With his stepmother
With
for
it
over
was-
20 plus years.
Man,
20 plus
I
years.
can't keep my daughter in the room for 5 minutes.
And so the crazy.
What was the stepfather? He passed away?
No,
No.
so it was his father and with the stepmother.
Oh, okay, so what was the
So the
father?
father passed away a year ago, and the stepmother still kept him captive, still kept him locked up,
So the
still
19 years before that, what was the father at?
in the house.
Oh, man, come on.
So the stepmother who has been arrested said that it wasn't her, that she was just abiding by the rules that her husband put in place for him.
No, you gotta
But
go.
what?
You gotta go to jail, boo.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy. But the fact that he had
But
to
he-
really like ignite a fire, he did it off of what was it? Hand
Hand
sanitizer,
sanitizer.
a lighter, and a piece of
I wonder
paper.
why he waited so long to do that.
This man was drinking toilet water.
I'd have lit
Toilet
the house.
water.
I'd have lit that house on fire 20 years ago.
Right.
He only weighs 60-something pounds.
Yeah, I saw that part. Said he was like 68 pounds.
That's crazy.
I bet he eating right now.
He said. So they said that.
As we speak.
I'm telling you right now, he eating breakfast. He eating the big boy. What's the breakfast at the county? The big
Hungry man.
hungry man. I ain't laughing, but he most definitely eating a hungry man right now.
So look, they asked him what he wanted. Asked him if he was hungry. He said every day.
Every day.
Every
Gotta be,
day.
man.
But that go to take
He was
you.
getting one sandwich.
That go to take you, man. You can't take like certain things you get every day for granted. Like how you just went to the store and got some chips and X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
Like you probably just think like, I'm gonna just go to the store. Some people held captive don't even have the free will to go to the store to get some chips.
Like, for real, man.
This
You
shit not
can't get
funny.
out of there.
I want nobody look at us and think we like some assholes.
Right.
No, but why?
So, you get some chips.
But drinking toilet water though.
Right. But how did you sit there and say, because I went to the store?
Free will, huh?
I'm just free will. Man,
It's deeper than that.
But
It's
think
deeper than that.
But think about how many people think about how many houses and neighborhoods you probably ride past.
Not knowing
And
what's
there's probably
going on
some
up in
dark
the
stuff
house.
going on in
Oh,
that
for
house.
sure. Not even that, but just the people that you go to school with. They said he was stealing people lunches. He was
Yeah.
stealing food in school. So the people called the CPS, the school called the CPS, yeah. And so I guess that's when they pulled him out of school. So once the school called CPS, the parents pulled him out of school, and then nothing else transpired. He's
Damn.
been up in the attic
All these
for
years.
all these years.
That's just like disappearing. Ain't nobody seeing them.
But I mean, it still just raises the question over and over again like, why don't family members, friends, anybody ask about these young kids? No one is concerned. Like, I don't even want to ask where his mother was because he was
Right.
raised with his stepmother and his father. But what I will question is the people that were in their specific environment, they weren't just that inclusive that they didn't have any friends, any family, nobody to inquire about this young man.
Like you heard what bro said, you can't
Till
even.
he grown 30-some years old drinking toilet water is beyond me.
Where was he getting the toilet water from?
The toilet.
I thought he was. So how was he getting out the room?
I
The
guess
toilet might be in the room.
she
That's
might
crazy,
let him go to
man.
the bathroom.
They gonna make a movie.
No, 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 no.
Oh.
He did. So another nasty part about it was that he had to throw things out the window. Like when you read the article, now you know allegedly he had to like
Huh?
do his business on a newspaper or in a cup,
Like a dog.
like a dog.
Exactly how he was treated.
Yep.
Damn, man. Well, I'm glad
Yeah,
they done
God
got my
bless
boy.
it. God bless that
Yeah, for real.
he got rescued from that situation because
Moral of the story is
like,
you really
animals shouldn't even be living like that, let alone a human.
you really do gotta pay attention, like to other to other things, even though it's not your business. You gotta kind of pay attention to like you gotta like kind of look at your neighbors and like keep a you know what I'm saying because you might miss something. You might save somebody's life just on some old
But not even only that, just looking at, and yes, that is true. That is
yeah.
definitely true. But it goes to, like, if this is how you treat your son, why do I want to date you, let alone marry you,
Mm.
to the point that we're all living in this household like this?
Yeah, that's wild.
Why?
Right.
Like, what attracted you to this man that held his own son captive for 20 plus years? That even when he died, you still kept on with the torment and the treatment of that young man. That's sad. So, with women who date, women that have multiple kids, right? Is it easy for them to date and get married? And let's say that these kids are,
What
I
about
don't,
the age?
yeah, that's what I was just getting
Age
ready to
matter.
say. So women who date with multiple kids that have toddlers,
Mm.
is it easy for them to date and remarry? Like they're dating for a purpose. They're not dating just to have a companionship. They're dating because they like, how it feels to be committed in a committed relationship.
I
So
think the
is it
younger
easy
the
for them?
kids is gonna be like. I think it might be a little more harder for the younger kids because you gotta put more into it than if your kid's grown. My kid's grown, you ain't gotta worry about.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is meet my mate. You ain't gotta worry about nothing else really after that.
I think it may be a little bit more difficult for the woman
Yeah,
if the
that's what I'm
woman
trying to
is the
say.
one that has the children in the primary household. But, there are a lot of women that I see that are real go-getters, and they are able to balance their life, their private life, and also their family life. And they know how not to intertwine the two. Like, especially when you call yourself dating and trying to date for a purpose, you're not going to instantly meet my kids anyway.
I feel like in the beginning, it might be hard because you don't want to just be walking up having your kids around people you don't really know. Like you gotta kind of get to know them. Vice versa, women or man or female. Like if the man got the kids, like you don't want to just bring your kid around somebody and you just met them. So I feel like it's like stages.
Definitely
No
gotta
matter
go.
the age, I feel like it's stages. Like if you dating this person for a while and then you kind of feel like okay, it might go somewhere.
I
Then I
think
could
the
see.
age matter, bro.
Then I could see. No, but hold on. But then I could see you like bringing the kids around. But then it also just depends on how the female carry herself, and then how the guy carry himself. Because a guy look at how a woman is around her kids or what she do with her kids. If you always got time for him, but you ain't never doing nothing with your kids, it probably ain't gonna even make it to that thing, cause he's probably looking like, damn, baby girl, you
I
don't
mean,
even.
but sometimes it's like, okay, you can ask the question of how my kids are doing and different things like that. But if I have kids and they're small, like you were saying, Street, I'm not introducing them straight away to anyone that I'm dating. And I'm like, maybe within the first 6 months. Now, some people move fast. Some
That's a
people
long
are like,
time, 6 months.
6 months is a long
Cause
time.
what if we dating? What if we dating serious in 3 months?
I mean, of course,
You
like
know what I mean?
But
you really
like
can't put
the
a time
honeymoon,
limit.
but the honeymoon stage be like 3-6 months. So it's like some people protective of their kids.
Hmm.
But then some people,
I think
they.
most women are. Men, we not. I ain't never been protective like that in that kind of
Yeah.
aspect.
Really. I've
No.
had men to say that, they don't want me to meet their children just yet. Like, because they are active and, of course, depending on the circumstance and depending on how it transpires between them and the mother of their children, not all the time is it necessary for you to jump and meet the child or the children right away. I don't think so. And especially if I'm trying to build a bond with you,
Yeah.
then yes, I do want to see how you interact with your child, but I don't necessarily have to be in that child's life
Right.
right away.
I don't think it's hard for a mother that's like doing her thing though,
Right.
because a guy gonna be paying attention to that. If a mother is being a good mother, like taking care of her kids, she's spending time with her kids, and she's still working, and she's still X, Y, and Z. Like a guy gonna look at that like, oh, okay, like you a real mother. Like I respect that. Versus like you always with me. I know you got kids, but you with me every day. Like where the kids at?
But the situation like the woman I have dealings with, her kids is of like teenagers. You know what I'm saying? And like we cool.
Yeah.
Like we had the best, you know what I'm saying, best conversation, especially like me and her daughter. Like we have like grown a bond where we,
That's
you
what's
know what I'm
up.
saying. So and I watch how she move around, and all that's a barrier of how you were just talking about, like how the woman move.
Yeah.
So I watch how she move with it. So it's okay for me to know, like I ain't gotta have that look at it like how you said, like, nah, baby girl, I'm watching, so I
Yeah.
can't do X, Y, Z.
So
No,
you
I
seeing
watch,
it.
yeah.
You seeing it.
So
You like, all right, so
like
yeah,
a
like,
full-fledged mother.
Yeah.
Everything that goes
Yeah.
on. So
Yeah, and I think just as a woman's standpoint on it as well, like just vice versa, excuse me. If I see that a man has children, I want to see him interacting with his child. No matter the fact that, okay, you might not have primary custody, but I still want to know, okay, well, you had to go do this today. You spent the weekend with your kids. You pick your kids up from school. I even want to know how interactive you are with the mother of your children as well. Like, how is that relationship? Is it toxic? Because if it is, why?
that's what a lot of women be
But
worried
if it's
about.
not, and if it's genuine and y'all are genuine friends that form a union to make sure that even though it didn't work with y'all, but y'all still come together for the kids, I think that's beautiful.
That's what
And
I'm
I
saying.
think that
Like,
that really stands and says something for the man
Yeah.
that can navigate and have a good relationship and standing with the mother of his children and also be an active father in their lives. Like, that's beautiful to me.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I want to date you.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. But now on the opposite side of that, what if you had a homeboy or a homegirl that wanted to date your ex? Like, would you allow that? Is that okay?
I ain't gonna say as far as like you can, cause
I mean, you
can't
can't say allow. Of
but
course not.
then it depends on the nature of your homeboy. Like there's no way there's anybody that's close to me like that could date any woman that I've dealt with.
yeah.
Hell no. But like if it's a dude
But
that
it's
I
just a
just
code.
know,
Like, it's just a code that I just wouldn't do it.
yeah, I could. I don't allow it. I can't do nothing about it. But no, I don't think a homeboy or a homeboy or a homegirl shouldn't date one of your. A person shouldn't even want to do that.
Yeah.
As far as that's just how I am. I ain't never like looked at like
I
none of my
mean, I
neighbors.
guess it kind of depends because if you for everybody, then girl, go ahead, do your big one, you know? But if like this is
Yeah.
somebody that like I liked and I wanted to like see myself with, girl, you stupid?
That's what I'm
Like,
yeah.
like, yeah,
Ex,
you
like somebody I was in a relationship with, can't no dude that I'm close to. I can't do nothing about it if y'all choose to do it behind my back. But as far as like me saying it's okay, hell no, that ain't okay
See,
for
man. See, I'm my daddy's son. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just a G at heart. if you gonna do it, like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, if my homeboy talked to somebody I was messing with, I don't care. It don't bother me at all. Now, if it's somebody that I was with, like,
That's what we said. We
if
was
it was
talking about
something,
an ex, somebody you was in a
I mean, you
relationship
have
with.
different
it's
exes.
just,
You have different type of
yeah.
relationships
You got
with
different
your
type of
exes.
exes. Cause I got some exes.
Yeah,
I got some exes where it's like, no, I
they
wouldn't
for
care.
everybody.
Yeah, I
Like,
wouldn't care.
I don't care.
See, I can't say that because I have, like I said, I know I've been in like 5 solid relationships,
Hmm.
and all 5 of them relationships I'm in, it was something out of that. Like, you know what I'm saying, my kid's mother, different girls that I've dated in a relationship, I just couldn't see like no dude that I'm cool with. I call myself like that, to be dating a female ex that I've talked to.
Yeah, I don't think that any of my girlfriends would even, first of all, we don't even have the same type. So we don't have that circle where we have to worry about that.
Our
I
circle, we
think
got the same type.
I think it's more of on the
Right.
men's side of things because you will see like I'll see my ex's friends slide in my DM all day. And just say, "Hey, how you doing?" Not even trying to approach the situation instantly about talking to me, but they going to want to see how far they can take it.
Yeah.
They are. They are. But
Well,
for me, no. It's a girl code. None of my girls is going to talk to any of the men that I've ever dated. I don't care how I dated them. Whether we just held hands or whether we watched a movie together. Like,
We used to
no.
call that coconut.
yeah.
What?
Coconut.
Coconut.
I don't know what that means.
It was a term that's
It,
in our crew.
Okay.
yeah.
All
I
right.
got to coconut you on this one, bro. But it wasn't nothing. It wasn't none of your main. It wasn't like your
Yeah.
girl or nothing.
Coconut.
It could have been somebody that you had some dealings. You was just hitting on and doing that. And
But coconut, though?
yeah. Shout
Mm.
out to the gang. We got to get them on here for an episode one time, man.
So do you
I
think
love that.
that people cheat for less? Like if you're in a relationship and you start cheating, is it a thing where a woman can or a man can cheat for less outside of their relationship? You
I
think
mean,
that's a thing?
I think I did it before. I
See, I
cheated,
don't
but
know.
I cheated for knowing like this is not none to
it,
this at home, and that be the stupid part of like
By
we
no
don't
means
think
am I saying that you should cheat. Because I don't think that cheating should be like really in a relationship. If you call yourself definitely in a relationship with someone and you trying to really build something with that person. But sometimes I think that, if you do cheat, it's not always about like sex.
so cheating and entertainment all under the same. It's
Yeah,
under the same
definitely.
umbrella. Okay,
Definitely.
yeah. Cause let me
Because you're
clarify
going to
that
be
up.
mad
Cause I'm not
regardless
a
if you
cheater.
found out.
I
I'm
just
a,
think I like
I'm
entertained when I wasn't supposed to,
Of course.
and so messing this up at over here for this, and
Okay, so then that's what you would consider less than. Like, if you were cheating and got caught, then it would be pointless because you got caught with something that you just was entertaining, not something
yeah,
that
I'm not gonna be
you were
with you.
actually going forward
Yeah,
with.
yeah, I'm
But
not gonna be with you, knowing I wouldn't be with you even if I wasn't involved. That's just something that we just doing.
yeah.
But I think that sometimes when people cheat, it can also mean that they're like missing something in their relationship. Like something can push you towards a person that you could be friends with where there's intimacy in different ways. Like this person may like to read books and your mate doesn't. So there's something that you can't talk about with your mate. Like and then if you try to like get your mate involved and then they still don't want to, and I'm using books, but
Yeah.
that's very kind of lame, I guess, to use
No.
books, but at the same time that is a thing. Like some people do cheat on their mates, and I won't consider it less than because it's not like a sexual thing. It's more or less on what they feel like the void personally.
Yeah. I don't. I don't know. I just say just don't cheat at all.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, of course.
I mean, you
Cause
know what
I
I'm
ain't gonna
saying.
lie,
I
that's
mean, I feel like sometimes things can get rocky, and I just like when you just try to talk it out because most of the time when you do try to do that, when you go on the other side of the fence, and then you realize that the grass ain't even green on the other side of the
that's
fence.
saying so true, and I like
And
that
then and
grass.
then and then and then you realize you be like, damn, you know what? what I got at the crib is the shit. You see what I'm saying? So not even have to even go over there and find out. Just try to figure it out at the crib first versus even
Your morals.
doing that.
That
You know
worked
what
both
I'm saying?
ways too, not just with us men. Because
Yeah.
the first thing
I'm not talking about for men. I'm talking about just both sides.
the first thing you would hear somebody say to the man is when y'all, when you break up with someone, what you do. Why it always got to be what I did? Why can't it never be what she did?
Because
Well,
most of the time it's what
I
you
know
did.
that. That's what I'm saying. It weighs heavy.
But
The man. So I was saying that to say, like, when you said don't cheat, like cheating that shit is like really some bullshit. It really is. Cheating some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. If you really think about it and all aspects of it, like think about what you're doing behind your mate back, knowing it ain't right.
Right.
And I'm just saying that to say from experience, like I know this shit ain't right. Like little baby say, if you did what if you did to me what I'm doing to you, I wouldn't take you back. But a lot
That's
of
such a
women,
double standard, but whatever. We not
I'm
even
really
gonna
I'm
go
really
there.
speaking good for the women. What you mean that's a double
I
standard?
mean, it's just a double standard, but go ahead. Keep on.
I
Talk
thought
your
I was
shit.
like, I'm like, like shit, because if you do something that if I do something knowing I wouldn't like you doing it, why do it? Like, I wouldn't take you back. That's
Right.
the double standard part.
Hell
Okay,
yeah, that's
yeah.
the double standard part
That's
because
just
we
true, though,
always taking
because it's
y'all
a
back.
man's ego.
Right.
It is. Like, you just gotta,
You ain't
and
got
it's
nothing to
hard,
say?
and it's hard to
You
put
don't
the
want to
ego and pride to
If
the
a girl
side in
cheat
them
on me,
situations.
if a girl cheat on me, it's a wrap.
It's a rat. That is such a double standard. Y'all know that, right?
Oh, now I see what you're saying.
Because
Yeah,
right,
okay, yeah.
because
It
now
just is what it is.
no,
Call it what you
you
want.
know what? This
Yeah.
thinking too hard for me today.
It's the
Like
ego.
no,
I think it's the man ego. It is. Cause y'all don't got the ego like we have.
right.
So
So y'all
y'all can deal with the cheating.
right. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all can go and cheat and then like cheat for less than, but then you got people like Cardi B, like you cheated on her and you see what she did. No, you
What
ain't see
with the
that.
football player?
Yeah.
But what you mean what she did?
So she didn't cheat for less than. She went and found something better than.
What's better than him?
Yeah.
But why?
Why
Okay.
what makes him better than
What
him?
makes him better than?
Right.
We don't know nothing about this guy.
At all.
How we know she? I ain't a hater or nothing, but how we know she not about to get with my man and he gonna do the same thing to her? My man in the NFL, my man hitting left, right.
Definitely. So we can't say
So what you got to say about that?
that's not a better than situation.
His
Am I
finances
lying?
are better.
Am I lying?
His finances are better.
How you know his finances
So-
better
so-
than
Look it up.
No, okay,
No.
no,
Look
wait,
it
hold
up.
on, no, hold on, Street. So wait, just because his finances is better, it's okay for him to.
Now that's
No.
a double
His thing?
standard.
I mean, shit, we all playing double standards, clearly,
Nah,
right?
see,
So
nah,
if y'all
nah.
can have them, then why can't we? Because, yeah, you going to make me more comfortable with you doing it. And then not even only that,
I'm
but
just-
I'm not even going to take you serious anyway. So, yeah, I left one person and I did better. Now, the question was, sometimes people cheat for less than. And you just admitted that you'll cheat for less than. But she didn't. At least she's going to enjoy something on the yacht.
But
At
that-
least she's gonna
but
enjoy a
that
trip,
don't make
and her
it-
kids gonna be paid for, and they gonna have their babysitter, and their nanny, and whatever else
But
she
that
needs,
don't make it
because he gonna
okay.
provide. I'm not
So
gonna
is
say it's
she
okay,
can
but it's
provide
just a
that
little
for
bit better.
herself.
She can, but guess what? She don't have to spend it.
That makes sense.
The nigga spending it.
So just
That's a
because
good
he's
one.
spending it,
Yes.
it's okay for him to keep doing.
Not
to
that
do
it's
what
okay.
he gonna do.
No, of course
to
not. I'm
what-
not
what
saying that. I'm
the
not
other
saying
niggas,
that at all. He
the
just gonna
Migos
make it
did.
a little bit more comfortable. That's
That
it.
still don't make it better.
It don't make it better. But when you deal in a world
So-
with nothing but men that are cheaters,
So
what
look,
you supposed to do?
So this is my thing.
You
I
supposed to be a
wouldn't-
nun?
Okay, so I see she got with my man, right? Okay, cool. But I'm not. Soon as that happened, all the girls was celebrating.
Look, Cash Doll,
hold
she
on.
in Africa.
Wait, time out. Everybody was celebrating,
said.
right? Everybody was, oh yeah, she with the NFL player, boo, cool. I don't have no problem with it. But I feel like it shouldn't be celebrated until she get to the finish line. Like,
What's the finish line?
I mean, are they?
Her-
Wait, time out. Are they just dating just to be dating? Are they dating
Who
to get
cares?
married?
At that age, at some age, you gotta care.
Yeah, something. What we
Just
doing?
dating
What you
just to be
doing?
dating. What we doing? We
She
talked
got
about
kids.
that already.
I mean, yeah,
Are
we did
dating?
talk
The finish
about it,
line
and
is
she
marriage.
does have kids, but this is just a dating stage. Like, nobody is going out trying to see what about her kids. Her kids are taken care of, and they have an active father.
Okay, so time out. So next year, if they're not together, then what?
Then she continues to do her big one. and she goes and gets another one.
Yeah, man, we gotta get it together, man, cause that ain't
I mean, it's not, but when you're faced with a person that is a habitual cheater and does nothing but cheat, and again, we don't know the
They
ins and
cheated
outs of
together.
relationships, and we ain't even gonna say they cheated together because no, there's nowhere down the line that says that Cardi cheated and got proof.
Okay, time
You
out.
got proof with him.
Okay, time out. I don't know what he did, and I don't know what she did.
I mean, right? We don't know. We're not in the
So
inside.
I'm just saying, if whatever Cardi B do, that's her business, right? Whatever my man do, that's his business, right? At the end of the day, if that's what she want to do, let her do her big one.
All right, that's it.
That's how I look at it. I mean, like I said, people was cheating on her with the NFL player, but it's like, okay, who is my man? How we know my man ain't got a city?
I mean, they said he did. They said that he was known to date multiple women and things like that. But again, if she's just looking for something to have a good time, she did her big one. She did something. She leveled up.
But do you think that's her getting back at?
I don't care what it is. It's her being comfortable and being happy. It's her, however her healing journey is going to be with her husband, he's going to be a part of that and he's going to make it more comfortable for her.
I just feel like you got to be careful what you do on the internet because your kid's gonna grow up one day, and once it hit the internet, it's on the internet. I don't care if it's 10 years from now, you can look it up, and it's on the internet.
That sounded perfectly what you said too about far ass cash, dog. Like moving on, then how we just talked about in the beginning, like moving on with kids. And the way she talking like she loved a football player. That's proof that you can move on far as when you got kids like that. Because the way she dressing it with him, like she happy as hell. All the
Right, and
concert
she got
saying
little
how happy
babies.
she is with him. So,
I see what you're saying. Now that y'all put cash down in front
All
of
right.
it. So yeah, I get it, man, but you just gotta be careful, man.
I mean, of course, and at
That's
the
it.
end of the day, don't cheat.
Yeah.
Talk to your partner, go to counseling, try to figure it
And
out.
also watch who you messing with.
I mean, and sometimes you don't really know who you messing with until later on. Like you said, when you first start meeting somebody or dating someone, within the first 6 months, you just, getting to know them. So you really don't know who that person is. But at the end of the day, the moral of the story is just don't cheat. Don't cheat.
Facts.
that friendship is the most important thing for the relationship.
Yeah. Friendship is first. For real, for real.
Like knowing who you dealing with. You gotta build that friendship. Well, episode 7, we out, man. Till next time, touch the streets.
Touch the
Here to
street.
touch the street.
Peace.
Been doing this thing since EBE. If you know the letters, you know what it means. Still got flow like I was 17. You heard?